Good afternoon, I'm Peter Brackley, and as the fans take their places around the stadium, let me first introduce Trevor Brooking. Trevor.
Good afternoon to you, Peter. And there's been much talk about today's game before it's even started. Let's see how it plays out.
Despite their win in the first leg, their manager may be looking to adopt a positive role here in order to keep the pressure on the opposition defenders. A really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. They have kept the same formation for this one. There's not a lot of support.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Will he find the space? Very important interception there. Now inside the penalty area. And it's out, but came off the defender. Swinging it in. Quite remarkable. They've opened the scoring in the opening minutes of the game. An incredible header. Well, they got the opener, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident today. It's too early to decide the game, and there's plenty of time for the opposition to turn it round.
They're ahead by a goal to nil. Xabi Alonso. He's looking for a free man. Neat ball through. Dealt with the threat expertly. Chiellini. Here's Herpier. And Carragher. Pennant. Cut it out nicely. They give away possession. Here's Ronaldinho. Finds him well. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Pass lacking there. Pennant. Can he keep it going?
Here's a chance to whip it in.
And Xabi Alonso. Poor ball cut out. Lam. Can he put it away? What a finish! That puts them firmly in command. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. It was a superb ball in behind the defence.
Yes, it's always hard to defend against a team that can play that kind of football.
Trevor, what did you make of that goal?
I think that's boosted their confidence no end, Peter.
Now they have a comfortable lead. Here's Bellamy. And Luis Garcia. The defender cuts this one out. Here's real danger. Chance to cross. Ronaldinho. The shot took a deflection off a defender there. It's curling in. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. Henry. Here's Forlan. Pirlo. Here's a strike.
Oh, well held there.
Yes, good handling from the keeper. Here's Gerrard. Won the ball well. Turns defence into attack there. Almost 30 minutes gone. Pennant. It's a super jinking run. Roberto Carlos has been struggling to keep going. Roberto Carlos!
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Lam. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Here's Luis Garcia. Ball given away. Chiellini. Here's Henry. Ribery. Just needs a yard. Crossing opportunity. Forlan. And it's out, but came off the defender. They'll battle for this in the middle.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Held on to the ball there. Kuhl. Won the ball well. Here's Pirlo. And Risa. Pirlo. And Ronaldinho. Henry. Lam. Can he get a shot away? Has a pop from there.
That's a well-timed clearance.
Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Into the penalty area. Dealt with the threat expertly. Traps the ball neatly. What can he conjure up here? And he has a go. Poor effort. Got the shot in, but it was way off target.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Here's Herpier and Luis Garcia. It's the end of the first half here. The players go off for a break, and I wonder what words of advice their managers will have for them. Give us your analysis as we look towards the second half of this second leg then, Trevor.
Well, so far it's been plain sailing for them in this match, and they'll be hoping for more of the same in the second half.
2-0 is how the scoreboard reads here. How long will that last, I wonder? No substitutions yet as we go into the second half. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw-in in a dangerous area. Can he find half a yard here? Really stopped in his tracks there. Here's Risa. Stay on the ball there. A chance. Really poor defending. They're in possession down the left wing. Crosses. And that's closer to the left corner flag. Stam. Maldini. He continues his run down the right. And passes the ball back. Here's Xabi Alonso. Vital interception. Danger now, down on the left-hand side. It's an own goal, how embarrassing.
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. It was good fortune, really, Trevor.
Well, without a doubt. I don't see the manager complaining too much, though.
It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. And Xabi Alonso. There's space on the wing. Sturdy defence here. Gets it. Xabi Alonso. Pennant. Sends the ball wide. It's clear. Here's Xabi Alonso. Gerrard. Pennant. And Gerrard. Gerrard. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Pennant. Nice pass. Here's Xabi Alonso. Gerrard. Into the penalty area.
There's another chance to get the ball in.
Heads it!
He got the cross in from the left all right, finding a man in space, but the shot wasn't quite up to it.
And Maldini. And Roberto Carlos. Down the left-hand channel. Henry. Chiellini. Can he test the keeper? Clear by the defender. Can anyone stop him? Will he find the target now?
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Ronaldinho. Receives it in space. Cut out by the defender. Here's Xabi Alonso. Nice work to keep possession too. Looking for support now. Stop the attack dead then. Now have possession here. Can he find his man? Finds himself in the box. Henry. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
And Henry. Can he get the room he needs? Forlan. He scored. They are in total control. That was his second goal of the game.
He looks to be in tremendous shape today. It's incredible he's prepared to have a go from there.
Victory seems assured. Here's Gerrard. And Bellamy. Risa. Here's Luis Garcia. That will go behind for a goal kick. And Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Down the left. Cleared away. Gerrard. Still on the ball here. 2 additional minutes being shown on the board. Gerrard. Still in possession here.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
He's looking for support. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Shooting chance here. Henry! Superbly done. That gives them a comfortable lead. In injury time. That's his second goal today.
You know, I wouldn't rule out a hat-trick the way he's shaping up.
That was incredible, Trevor.
Yes, both sides are giving 110%. This has been an impressive contest.
As the scoreline indicates, they've been so clinical in front of goal today. Looking around for support. There's the whistle. They're in the semi-final. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
So that brings us to the end of this afternoon's match, and my thanks go to Trevor Brooking for joining.